You think teams are ever going to learn that lefty on lefty against Yordan Alvarez just doesn't work? Isn't it kind of lazy to reuse the same joke 2 nights later? Isn't it kind of stupid of the Braves to have not learned their lesson after Friday night with the same pitcher? Got a point. Hi, I'm Weston. I love talking about the Astros, and I'm here to talk about Game 22 of the regular season, where the Astros win 5-2 over the Atlanta Braves, sweeping the Atlanta Braves for the Astros' first sweep of the season and getting the win streak to 4, now 2 games over 500. They are so back! Everyone around the league getting shots in at the Astros' expense. They've fallen off. The dynasty's done. The run is over with. They're not the same Astros that they were. They're bad now. The division's open. Shh. I said that the Astros were going to start like 7-10 and then rattle off a 10-game winning streak because that's just what they do. They started off 8-10 and now have won 4 in a row. I know them. I know them like a dear old friend. We'll start with pitching for the Astros, and we'll start with Javier. What an afternoon for Christian Javier. 6 innings of work, 3 hits, 2 runs. Only one of those runs was earned. Gave up a pair of walks, but struck out 10 Braves batters. 19 whiffs this afternoon. Only gave up 5 hard hit balls. Christian Javier looked absolutely fantastic. This is the Javi we expected coming into the season. And past couple starts, the last one, if I'm not mistaken, was not wonderful, but the game before that and this one both have been fantastic for Javier. I think this is more the one you're going to get for the rest of the season. And if you want to talk about great pitching, you have to talk about Phil Maton. Another inning in relief, another multi-strikeout appearance, another big swing and miss day. Threw 15 pitches, got 6 swings and misses today. No hard contact. Phil Maton has looked incredible this season. And by the way, just so everyone sees it, this is not even including today, baseball savant numbers. He is having a fantastic season. And if the savant numbers don't get you going as is, which they totally should, 13 strikeouts, 1 walk, and no runs allowed to this point of the season. I know it's still early. I know it's only 9 appearances, 10 and some change innings. But man, there is a reason that stat nerds have always been high on Phil Maton, and even last year, when he was kind of mediocre, we're still hammering home the Maton train. It's because underneath the surface of a player who sometimes had struggles was just a elite reliever hiding underneath there. And it seems through the first 9 appearances of the season for him that player has finally broken out. And this is where we're going to take a quick pit stop before we continue and talk about the narrative of this game, which was Christian Javier had pitched great. Maton had a great 7th inning. Now you go to the top of the 8th inning. The Astros trail 2-0 because the offense has done absolutely nothing and gave Christian Javier, who again dazzled, and Phil Maton, who did the same, nothing to work with. Go to the 8th inning, and then the offense finally wakes up. Jake Meyers with a base hit. You have a base runner. Awesome. Maldonado would strike out for the 2nd out of the inning. That's not ideal. But Mauricio Dubon, who now has a 17-game hitting streak going, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. He's having a great start to the season. It's crazy. And Alex Bregman draws a walk. Bases loaded, Yordan Alvarez steps up to the plate. And in a move that is defiant against logic and reason and nature and God, the Braves decide, hey man, we're not going to look stupid here overextending Nick Anderson. We're going to go to the bullpen. And we're going to bring in AJ Minter. Yordan Alvarez, base hit, ties the game at 2 apiece. He loves to hit in the clutch. And they haven't learned. They haven't learned. I don't know that they ever will. Then you go to the bottom of the 8th. Hector Neris enters the game for the Astros. 1-2-3 inning. Gave up a hard hit ball, but nothing of any consequence. The Astros get out of it. They still are tied going into the 9th inning, and the offense delivers. Kyle Tucker leads off with a base hit. Jeremy Pena strikes out. David Hensley draws a walk because he just loves to draw walks. Jake Meyers strikes out. That's not wonderful. But then, pinch hitting, Corey Julks enters the game. Guys, I don't know what to tell you about the kid anymore. He continues to do it. RBI base hit, gives the Astros the lead in the 9th inning. This kid, 824 OPS, batting 327. I know batting average isn't everything, but man, oh man, he has entered this season and he has just kept it up. Very, very solid start to his rookie campaign for him. Mauricio Dubon gets hit by a pitch, and Alex Bregman, bases loaded, delivers 2 RBI base hit, and the Astros have a 5-2 lead going into the bottom half of the 9th inning. And I'm not going to lie to you, bottom half of the 9th got kind of sketchy for the Astros. Brian Abreu enters, and you think, all right, slam the door shut, it's all said and done. Then leadoff walk and hit batter, and all of a sudden, the tying run is standing at the plate. Double play and strikeout ends the inning. Brian Abreu gets out of it with any damage. And the Astros, for the first time this season, sweep a team and again build on their winning streak now at 4 games heading into Tampa. This game and this series as a whole for the Houston Astros, it was a statement. It was the message to the rest of the league. They are still very good. Even missing a couple of key parts, they are still a great team. They are back. They are starting to roll again. They are clicking the way they've clicked in years previous, where even when you think the game is said and done, they find a way to win, which is just, it's classic Astros baseball to just find ways to win the games. That's what they did today. That's what they did this series. I say it confidently. I say it without fear of contradiction. The Astros are back. So now the Astros get ready to head to Tampa Bay to take on the Rays in the state that Waffle House built in a 3-game set. And update, I'm going to be at the first 2 games of that series, so the recap videos are going to be rather late. The first game of the 3-game set is tomorrow evening at 6:40 Eastern, 5:40 Central. The Astros send Jose Urquidy to the mound, and the Rays send Taj Bradley to the mound. I will be here way after, to talk about the game. But as for right now, that is all I have to say. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider to like and subscribe. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic day. And as always, go Stros.